What's up, everybody? Welcome back to X-Plane 12. My name is Micah. We're going to be flying the Toliss A321, updated just today. I believe it finally came out for the 321 from Toliss, update 1.4, which now makes it compatible with X-Plane 12. If you go out and purchase this version, you will get X-Plane 12 version and the X-Plane 11 version for, I want to say it's $90 for both. If you just get the X-Plane 11, I think it's like $80 or something like that. Anyway, I went ahead and bought the upgrade, which I think was $11 between the two versions. So we're rocking and rolling today. I tried to install a livery for it, but unfortunately, my guess is it's not compatible with X-Plane 12, but that's okay. PJ Brooks 927, hello, welcome aboard. And the Mexican, hello as well. So we've got it set up. I love the textures. I love the reflections on the wings. Anyway, I am running this on my new monitor, a ASUS ROX Gaming 2K 144 hertz monitor. I'm hoping that it gives me a better performance, and it already has, as well as the bleed and everything is gone from my other monitor. I know you guys couldn't tell it on your end, but on my end, it was starting to get pretty bad with some burnouts and stuff. Also, with this stream, we will be on VATSIM tonight as Delta 634, flying from Tampa to Atlanta. You gotta choose it with the A's at the end. We do have Jacksonville Center online, so we'll be able to contact them and hopefully get their control. I want to say we're in their airspace. I don't know. Also, another cool thing we've got going for today, we have an iPad view. That's right. This is my iPad. You can actually see me as I go through the flight plans and see what I do. And yeah, you actually be able to see that, which is cool. And along with that, I'll be able to bring up ForeFlight, which I use in the real world, to actually bring up my plans and all that stuff. So you'll be able to see me actually pull up the what do you want to call it, the plates right here on my iPad. Plus, we've got a Yoke cam. That's right, we've finally got a Yoke cam for you guys. I know it's been requested before. Bravo, Throttle, Quadrant, and the Yoke itself. I'm not sure why my camera is freaking out like that, but we've got that going as well. That'll be shown at certain times of the stream, like takeoffs and landings. But we're going to get inside here in the Toliss and get this thing started up and running. I forgot to set my camera views, so that's also something I'm going to do right off the bat here. I like my cameras to be a certain way. So please pardon the mess as I... Oh no, I just screwed that up. Get this set up for myself. And I need to go up. Out. Right about there. Looks good for that one. And I like to get a center console one going as well. Right about there. Alright. Too many USBs to the same issue. Honestly, I think you're correct. I think it's also a 2.0 port, which should be a 3.0. Anyway. Yeah, X-Plane is finally doing justice for sunsets. That's true. Yeah, they weren't doing that before, but they are now. All right, so we're going to get started here. I'm not going to go through all the right flows. I don't have out my checklist out in front of me. I have created a checklist for the 319, 320, and 321 based off real-world checklists and stuff that I've gotten access to. But I'm not going to be using that today. I'm just going to kind of go through some flows and just, I guess you could say, kind of wing it, but not entirely wing it, but kind of. Kind is good enough. All right, on-bat's off. Go 2. Make sure on-bat goes off and extinguishes. Then we'll go 3. Perfect. Fault on terrain, that's fine. Crew passenger oxygen's distance, that's good. Okay. Fire, we'll do a fire test. Yeah, and right engine fire. And AP test as well. Good deal. Electrics should all be off. It's interesting that these are already off. They should be off in default, and then you have to switch them to auto, but that's okay. External panel power's on already. That's fine. Bleeds are fine. We do want to go ahead and get nav and logo lights to 1. Seatbelt signs on, and no smoking to auto. Arm and emergency lights, and that's pretty much it. It's already all the way bright, so I'm pretty good with that. So that'll get going on that. We're gonna jump into the McDewey. I call it the McDewey because I want to, not because it's the proper name. All right, data. I believe we are in the correct ARAC anyway. Yeah, we did get it updated, so that's good to go. We do have a secondary that's older, but we have the updated, which is all that matters. So we've got the data done, and we are going to be flying from Tampa to Atlanta. Tampa to Atlanta. I don't know if this is a real route or not. I really don't care either. I wanted something down here in Florida. I hadn't flown to Florida in a while. I wanted to grab something from down here. Cost index. Let's go and bring up my iPad. Cost index is shown right here. CI 9, so that's going to be 9 on the cost index. And my cruising is going to be 350 max. And what's the wind, or the temps going to be? So we scroll down, or I guess you can call it scroll down, and we look at our cruise, and it's showing negative 46, negative 44, negative 44, negative 45. So negative 46 is the least it's going to be, so we're going to do negative 46 there. Well, that's up to you, man. That's really up to you. I don't think the world editor is up to par yet. I think there's a alpha version out there, but it's not available for everybody. We are going to align on a reference. It's good. We're going to scroll back up. This back up so we would load this sucker up. All right. And next we'll do flight plan. And we're going to be departing. I'm going to assume he's going to give us 01 left. That's just I'm going to assume. And then if we check our flight route, it's a Bay 01. I don't know how you spell that. With the Camjo, or say that, Camjo transition. Inserts are temporarily, then direct to Larry. L-A-I-R-I. And then arrival into Atlanta. Oops, I've put it in the wrong position. Yeah, I put it in the wrong position. Whoopsies. Put that right there. And then we're going to be arriving in Atlanta using the, well, we're expecting 08 left. I'm not, well, I guess we can go and put it in there, ILS 08 left. And we'll do the Lars. I don't see. Oh, it's the Sith 2 with the Lars transition. Yeah. I want to see Larry transition. But I noticed the Lars transition. And Sith 2 star. Novias. Insert that. There we go. Alright, get rid of that discontinuity. Go back up, not down. What's up, Miller? Get rid of that as well. Or I can't because it's manual. That's fine. Okay. That's this rep. Radio, that's fine. Init. Alright, before we go further on the second page of init, which is here, we need to make sure we're actually loaded up according to my loadout, which here's our fuel. So loading performance. Our block fuel today is going to be 8,800. Quick fuel that. Alright, perfect. And then we can scroll down and we'll find our actual weights, passengers on board. This thing we're going to be full. This is 220, but this only has 200. Interesting there. That's interesting. Cargo is showing 6. We're going to be right on the weight limit, aren't we? right on the weight limit. That's that's great. I love it. Yeah, zero fuel weight. This is saying 72.6. Payload of a total of 23.5. It must be the default. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Okay, so we'll bring down cargo actually to match 72.6. Right about there. That'll be good. 1+F active flight plan. We're looking at 148, 148, 152, flex 54. We'll come back to that in a second. We got that loaded. So 72.6 zero fuel weight. All right, so zero fuel weight 72.6 slash, oh, what was that CG? 27.8. Put that in there. Block is 8.8. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. Tow 81.2 matches. All right, matches my my list here. So we're good to go on that. All right, so that completes the init number 2 page. Next will be performance, and we can check that again here. We're going to see 148, 148, 151. Put that into our McDo. Transition altitude's 18,000. Flaps are going to be 1. Flex temp was 58. Alright, that's good. We're going to hold it there with the McDo. We're not going to do anything else with that. We are going to call up and get our flight plan here. Let me bring up my handy dandy scratch pad. Yeah, I use it quite often. What's going on? Why has my ForeFlight decided to freeze? That's a first. Okay. Give me another one, please. Thank you. Oh, you know what? Actually, a better option would be to use this one. This craft acronym, which is already provided to you. Nice and handy dandy. And we'll call up, I believe Jacksonville Center is going to be over us. Let me, before I do anything else, let me verify that is indeed the case. They may not. It may be Miami. Jacksonville might be just north of Tampa. No, it sits right over Tampa. So, right on the edge. So Tampa's in the airspace. So let's go a call up to Jacksonville Center and get them going here. So let's get our radios on. And we're going to be 135.925. One thing I love about the Toliss is how quickly you can actually switch the radios, unlike the one in Microsoft Flight Simulator. But that's just...
35 right, United 100.
We're going to bring that volume up because it's a little quiet. Let me know if you guys can't hear the radio whenever they talk. They actually... Yeah, hold on, let me fix this. It was incorrectly labeled. Jacksonville Center Delta 634 radio test. Not hear them, or they did not hear me. Make sure I was speaking here. Jacksonville Center Delta 634, a radio check. It's saying sending. Ah. 135.925.
Roger, 2997, FedEx 301.
I hear them. VHF1 is set on. All the way. VHF1, it's on.
185 for United 1951.
I'm not hearing them. I wonder if I'm too far away. Yeah, I hear them talking. It's just, Jacksonville Center, Delta 634, radio check. Okay, let me try. It's connecting and reconnecting. Jacksonville Center, Delta 634, radio check. See if if they're even hearing me. They may not be able to hear me. There may be something going on that I'm just not aware of. Southwest 1, thank you, appreciate it.
You're welcome, buddy.
All right. So, they don't control Tampa. That would explain why they don't hear me. All right, so we'll go continue as if we don't have clearance, because we basically don't. That's nice. Oh yeah, the A330, man, it's not ready yet. It's not ready. You wait till he had the M.2. Until he had the M.2, we really shouldn't be using it. That's just my opinion. My opinion. All right, let's check. I should be able to actually, if I remember correctly, I should be able to go in here and go to menu. Yeah, I think it's the ASUS AOC menu, weather request. Oh, it's a work in progress. Okay. Dang. Yeah, I must have been remembering that on like what that had been with. Maybe the one on Microsoft Flight Simulator, possibly. Yeah, I honestly really like the 330. It's a beautiful looking aircraft. It's not ready yet, you know. It's just, but here's the thing: the beauty of default aircraft is they're moddable, right? So I would not be surprised at all if the 330 gets modded, much like the Zebo got modded. It's just going to take some time for it to happen.
300 United 1951.
All right, so we're looking at 3503. I'm looking at the
I can only imagine how hard that is.
ATIS here. And altimeter is going to be 2994. Set that there. Get that set on both sides here. Perfect. Zoom in here. That's set here.
330, I'm having radio issues. I'm not picking up the localizer.
Where do you get X-Plane 12? From xplane.com.
But I do have the airport inside. I should be able to do it.
Direct from Lemon Research. All right, so we're not going to use iPad for now. We'll get rid of that for now. We don't need it, mainly because thanks to
3-5 right,
having,
United 1951. Yeah, I got it in there. There's something wrong with this. It's an experimental Airbus.
what do you call it? We don't have coverage right now, so there's no reason to use it. So we won't use that for now. But we'll have it whenever we need it. Have it when we need it. All right, we're going to get rid of that for now, and we're about ready to get pushed back and taxi in here. So let's go ahead and get mass switch open for our APUs online as well. Wait for that to signify that it's open. All right, it's open. Go ahead and get this thing started. Say everyone has gotten on board. We're going to push that back. AP will get started here. We'll disconnect and get pushed back.
JetBlue 1076, we're ready for taxi.
JetBlue 1076, call me back in about a minute or so. We just want to control a change real quick.
I 100% concur. It's a very good aircraft.
And who's JetBlue calling Jacksonville for taxi?
All right, so AP is now available.
JetBlue 1076. JetBlue 1076, runway 36 right taxi via Charlie Bravo 10.
And let's remove
Roger, Charlie Bravo 10.
docks. External power goes away. And we're going to get pushed back here. We are going to, since they don't control
JetBlue 521.
Atlanta, if they don't control Tampa, we're going to get on the Unicom frequency.
JetBlue 520, squawk 1061.
Alright, that's up there.
2896 is on a 3-mile final, 5-mile final ILS, runway 0 left, capture Delta 2096.
You know what? I forgot to add device. Hold on, guys. I apologize. I'm going to... there is a way connect. I believe it's that. Yep, there it is. Now I can actually see on my iPad live traffic for X-Plane. Yep, it's pretty cool. Anyway, all right, we're going to jump on, and it actually tracks where we are. So if I hear on the iPad, you actually see it's saying we're at Tampa. How cool is that? Like I'm actually using ForeFlight. That's beauty of, I mean, X-Plane just makes that so easy. It just does. All right, so we're going to bring up the terminal here.
Delta 2096, short final 1 left.
Let's give taxiways. There we are. We're going to take one left. So we're going to be taxiing via... We'll taxi Victor 4 Whiskey. Oops. Yeah. All right. Let's get pushed back here and get this thing started. Shift G is the new ground control. Looks like push back left. And they'll come pick us up.
Commencing pushback. Release
Oh,
parking
God.
brake.
Yep. I got you, bro. I got you. That voice is scary as heck, though. Alright, engine number 2 coming online. They push back like crazy, though. That's fast. Slow her down. APs, or the PTU sound. Enough. That's enough.
Disconnect. Pushback
you.
completed.
Appreciate it. Who's good? One's coming online. That's coming down. Flaps going stack 1.
Traffic Delta 2096 vacated 1 left. Taxiing via Whiskey 6 Victor to the air side. Go Delta 2096. Come
Right
traffic.
up to the right. Hey, there he is right there. Delta 2896, nice landing.
Free.
Alright, number 2's online. Lead's coming off. Master switch coming off for that. Taxi's going there. Rope's going to auto. Turnoff's coming on. Ground handling's going away. We're about to get pushed and going here. And Tampa traffic. Delta 634 taxiing to 1 left via Victor 4 Whiskey. Tampa traffic. My flight controls are good, free and correct. Rudders are good. Alright, let's get her moving. I feel like that sun is just a little too much. Like I get what they're trying to do with it, but that, yeah, it's a little much. It's like it decided to grow to a giant ball. It's a lot bigger than it should be. Right where I need to be going, so I'm actually gonna flip around, flip to the right here. That way we don't interfere with each other. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. If you like this kind of video content, please subscribe, it helps out. The more subscribers you have, the more likely that your videos will be suggested to others, as well as likes. Likes matter in that regard as well. And if you subscribe, it'll actually show up on your YouTube feed, unlike if I don't. So I'd very much appreciate it if you'd hit that subscribe button. Auto brake's gonna go there. Cabin, go and check that off. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure. Toliss makes some good sounds. Alright, gonna clear this off here. Close that out, won't need you anymore. You have some thunderstorm off the, according to this, off the eastern side. Actually, that right there. He did say to contact him once I was 5,000 above. Head in that direction. Will do. I need to set up my Logitech radio panel. I have not set that back up, but I need to get that back up so I can roll better. Train on ND. It's gonna come on. Weather systems can now go to auto. One thing I've noticed is the graphical rings around the aircraft, like different, where maybe they were different pieces that have been modded to, put together for the aircraft itself. That's something I've noticed at a distance. You can actually see those different sections that are connected together. So I'm wondering if that's something they're going to have to fix for future builds of, add-ons and so forth. So, let's see. Don't know. Yeah, I do. If I recall correctly, there is a good manual for this. I haven't looked at it in a while, but you can always look it up. I've got tutorials on Airbuses on my channel, and they're all very similar. Much more similar than the Boeing aircraft. And Tampa International traffic, Delta 634 going to be departing runway 01 left to the north, Tampa traffic. Alright, let's get our those on. Wings on. EARA. Flight director's on, everything's on. Ready to rock and roll this thing, guys.
Approaching runway 01 left. Entered runway 01 left. 10,900 feet remaining.
Did you guys hear those call outs? I don't know if that came over. Let me know if you did. $50 check. Flex. That's 4 flight. 80 knots, cross check. AirPods right, you're coming up. Gear up. Autopilot engaged. Lever moving to climb. Lever climb. Dev's coming off. Turn off coming off. And Tampa traffic, Delta 634, 2 miles to the north, 2,000 feet. Parting area to the north, last call Tampa. Pushing over to Jackson.
Good.
Center, hello, Sarah 224, Lima Whiskey, Sarah SR22, just off of Low Country Airport, that's Romeo Bravo Whiskey, repair bar flight following to the south, going to Hilton at 3,500. There's November 224, Lima Whiskey, Sarah SR22, just off of Low Country, passing through 1,700.
Supposed to just say VFR requests, by the way, guys. That's kind of quiet.
Output.
Micah.
Slow climbing, guys. Woo-wee. We're heavy.
555. Hello, there's 224 Lima Whiskey, 2,900 just off of Low Country. This is Sarah SR22, looking for VFR flight following to the south. We're going to Hilton Head.
For Lima Whiskey Jackson, hello. Do you mind filing the flight plan phone, please?
Lima Whiskey, sure.
And Jacksonville Center, Delta 634, just north of Tampa, just past 5,000.
Southwest 2012, Atlanta's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, okay?
Over to Unicom, Southwest 2012. Thank you. Have a good one. See you.
Yep, you're calling north of Tampa, stand back. And potential aircraft on the street. The slide, but not the audio side.
What was something's going on with his audio? Something's going on with his audio. That's okay. So you can see there's storms off to our right here.
Honeycomb Jackson tonight.
Plus 2012.
Yeah, Atlanta's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved today.
Well, should miss most of it.
Someone already relinquished me, but yeah, over to Unicom. Have a good one.
I'm just making sure you heard the first time over.
Probably have a good one.
And who else was checking in this month of Tampa? When are they though?
Delta 634 just passing 9,000.
631 Jax. I don't have a flight plan for you, or I don't see a flight system plan.
Stand by, I'll double check that for you.
Turn out disregard squawk 1057.
.1057 for Delta 634. 1,000 feet. Coming off.
Delta 634 radar contact, let's say 2 degrees to the northeast of the St. Kitts VOR, climb maintain level 350.
Climb maintain tree 50, Delta 634. That's us.
Going 360 early, my airspace is out. Actually, Miami's online, so hold on.
Oh, Miami just got online. Of course, after I take off. Always how it is, right?
Yep, 1720, did you ever check in with me?
Man, we are climbing slow. I mean, 2,400 feet per minute is not necessarily slow, but like, I'm used to rocketing out of places. It's going to be an interesting descent and landing, that's for sure.
520 jacks. Before you were mentioning you wanted to
2020 definitely has the edge up on clouds right now. 12 is just, it's better than 12's default clouds, but they definitely have
Is
some
there
tweaks
anybody else
going.
checking in with Jacksonville?
Let's see, their aircraft on
Lima Whiskey Jacks, you still up? Lima Whiskey Jacks.
So, yesterday I got to fly in real life. You probably saw my story on YouTube about that. Had to get my brakes fixed. I have a trip I'm taking this weekend for work up to northern Alabama from my area, and yeah, we could be taking my plane, and I wanted to get the brakes fixed before I took it. Makes sense, right? Get the brakes fixed before you fly it somewhere. So far, so good. We'll check it, of course, when we get on
1922
there.
Jacks, Alaska Squawk 1076.
Maybe Thursday or Friday, and check how it goes. Make sure the brakes are indeed fixed before I take my family up in it, because I don't want to do that and have the brakes not be good for obvious reasons.
19, descend maintain 11,000, contact approach 124.8, good day.
FedEx 301 11,000.
I am heading to Atlanta.
Contact MCO approach.
Right now.
124.8.
At 1922 radar contact about 25 miles to the north of the Tech intersection for level 370, welcome on board.
Fly from Tampa to Atlanta.
360
Ultimately,
contact Miami 13517, good night.
now in real life, this weekend I'm going up to North Alabama. I won't say exactly where.
Climbing through transition altitude.
Thank you for flight. I got that. Isn't that cool though? You have like your little co-pilot telling you, hey, transition altitude. Isn't that cool though? It communicates back and forth. Love it. Love it. It's really cool to have on board. And this really allows you to really practice your IFR. I don't know if 2020 has a plug-in for this. X-Plane has this by default. So I'm not sure if 2020 has this plug-in, but if it does, it's 100% worth it. You should definitely grab it. It's awesome. If you have ForeFlight. If you're a real little pilot and you have ForeFlight, there's no reason you can't use this. If you have Navigraph, you can use, you know, their little tool, which is nice, but I prefer ForeFlight because that's what I'm used to, right? But Navigraph does have their own little Navigraph charts that work pretty much just as well, just for your sim, and it's cheaper. AJ, what's going on, man? Hello. We'll be using the Yoke cam once we come in and land. Everybody's jumping online but Atlanta. Come on, Atlanta, get online. You're usually always online. do need to set up while I'm up here. There's the button to open this thing. Give me my dome light. Fast. Unlocked. There it is. Doo-doo-doo. Just checking down my empty aircraft that's supposedly full of passengers. Notice how the sound changes though? I think it's pretty cool. I think that's pretty neat. Both wing views going here.
American 452, descent pilot's discretion maintained for level 240. The Myrtle Beach altimeter is 3004. Landing south.
Myrtle Beach? I know someone that lives there.
3004, maintain pilot position 240, American 452.
Wrong one. There we go. Yeah, Atlanta is still not online, but that's okay. Hope you guys had a good week so far. That's pretty good. Can't complain. Well, I mean, I could complain, but what would that do? Absolutely nothing. Sorry if I was blowing your ears out. I'm still getting everything reset up for streaming. Once you update all your software after not streaming for a while, like everything gets just disappeared. And still rebuilding everything up, so apologize for that. You'd think I'd have it down and be professional by now, but I wish. Alright, terrain actually can come off. That's supposed to go off at 18,000 feet. Oh well. Let's get some other music rolling here. Do you guys, anyone else out there who streams, let me ask you, do you guys have a good, have you found a good, good service for music that's not copyrighted, that would, you know, allow me to stream it and still get quote-unquote money from it? Simply to monetize my streams, I should say, not get money from it. That would be incorrect.
Jeopardy 520, contact Jacksonville approach 127.0. Good day.
Approach 127.0, Jeopardy 520.
American 452, are you able to do direct UX step?
Yeah, we can do direct UX step for American 452.
American 452, clear direct UC step. Cross UC step back and maintain 3000.
Clear direct UC step and cross UC step at 3000, American 452. Jackal Center, good evening, UPS 1341 heavy, flight level 350.
UPS 1341, Jax, welcome on board.
I told it to... Trying to get the music to come through the right thing, guys. I apologize. I told it to go through the right thing. It's just not wanting to do it. It's just not wanting to do it. It's just that simple. I don't want to do it. No, that is correct.
Jacksonville Center, Delta 683, good evening, flight level 390.
Delta 683, Jax, welcome on board.
There we go.
Thanks, happy to be here.
Okay.
There we go. Hopefully you're able to hear that music in the background. Almost at top of climb. Woo! $250 miles to Atlanta. That's going to put us... Where's that top of... That's the top of... Yeah. Top of climb, top of descent should be somewhere over there. Or right after Larry. Atlanta is online now. At least the tower is. Yeah, just the tower.
Delta 1070 would be, sir, climbing up to 16 knots.
Delta 1070, Jax, welcome on board. Climb maintain for level 330.
330, Delta 1070.
It's a beautiful cockpit though. Getting 65 frames per second right now. Not bad. I do like the ability to pop these out, because I definitely use these on approaches just to see better.
Yeah, Delta 634 Jack's good. Screw callback.
Some of those music's just awful. Dothan, download YouTube music.
634, descend and maintain for level actually, cross Larry at and maintain for level 340.
Cross Larry at 340, Delta 634. Flight plan, Larry. 340.
Track center, good evening, Delta 1161, descending now from level 270.
Uh, 1161 Jacksonville, hello.
We're good.
Block 1014.
1161.
Alright, let's pull up Atlanta here. Come on. Thank you.
Charlie, Juliet, we're Savannah looking for IFR to Naples.
And we're going to be...
Jacksonville Center, November 250.
Procedure.
0 Papa Delta Jacks.
Sith 2.
Yeah, Roger, just wanting to confirm with you, just transferred off from MCO departure. 0 Papa
And
Delta.
approach. Look for ILS.
Papa Delta, maintain for level 300.
Alright, so we've
Climbing
got
team level 300, 0 Papa Delta.
5,000. Right there. Alright, so we want to go to performance next QNH in Atlanta. Is where's that at? Where is it at? 3005.
Center, yup.
Yeah, center's up. Temperature is 26. Winds are currently 10 at 06.
1161 radar contact 20 to the east of the crest via the OR, cross Pennsy at 19,3000. Pensacola is going to be landing south.
It's going to be
Currently, Pensacola altitude I have is 29907, 1 hour old.
1215.
Right, we'll expect 3,000 at Pennsy and landing south for 1161, thanks.
The 1720 Washington's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Alright. Got that all ready to go. Go back to plates here. Pull up, it's not on here. Give me my plates. Atlanta.
Jacksonville Center, good evening. JetBlue 88, flight level 370.
Just checking in with Jax.
That's JetBlue 88, flight level 370.
Blue 88, Jax, welcome.
Both of those on there. Pull up my Sith 2 arrival.
Jax, Delta 161, we just got a weather update. We're showing winds out of the north now. Clean flight 35.
1161, yeah, I see 150 at 5 still. What are you showing?
350 at 10.
Okay, sure. If you'd like to do, well, I mean, I guess you would kind of have to. The visual for 35 sound.
You can grab the visual 35, no problem, for 1161.
Okay, 1161, depart Pensy, heading 180.
Or NC heading 180 for Delta 1161.
Alright, so we don't have approach or center online in Atlanta, but we do have tower. So that's something. Coming up to Larry here shortly. One thing I like about ForeFlight is I can write whatever I want on there, which is helpful. So here's Larry, right here, and we'll have to cross that at 34. Pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Center Delta's 525, checking in, flight level 360. Delta 525, Jacksonville Center, hello. This squawk 1041.
41, 525, and we're currently, let's see, 79 miles north of Charleston.
No, I see where you are. I have to pretend I don't, though. Maintain flight level. Actually, are you planning 360 as your final, or?
Yeah, 360 is our final now.
I love that.
Maintain 360.
I actually see you, but I have to pretend like I don't.
Pretty much. And 452,
Love it.
depart
Love
Hensey,
it.
direct the airport, or put the airport in sight.
Take information 452 for Zephyr 1161.
Stand by.
Stand by.
Take information 452.
Stand by.
I hope my reversers are set. We'll find out. We'll find out if the keybinds are set. Thoughts on the paper? I love Toliss. Toliss does a great job. I think they mix the accuracy and modeling with performance very well. I think it's worth every penny. It's very in-depth. It's got most of the systems you'd want. It's missing a couple things like the ASUS and stuff, but like most are there. And
Jacksonville Center, United
It's
120, checking in at flight level 350.
also not going to kill your computer, which is a big benefit for me. I always forget top or bottom. I think it's top.
120 Jacks, hello, squawk 1024.
Roger 1024 for United 120.
American 452 was just depart Uckstep, direct the airport, report the airport in sight.
Depart Oxford direct airport will report the Toliss side American 452.
Delta Delta 1160, do you feel comfortable doing a visual approach all the way out once you get over Pensy?
Yeah, no problem. We've got the RNAV plugged in. We can do that as well.
Where do you have the RNAV plugged in for then?
RNAV 35 from Pensy.
Okay, Delta 1161, you're at Pensy, you're cleared to the RNAV runway 35. Maintain 3,000 till established.
All right, we'll start
Already at Pensy.
descent.
RNAV runway 35, 3,000 till established.
They'll put us in that gap. Put us
Sure.
right there at 340.
1922, Washington's offline, radar service terminated, exchange group, good day.
Train on ND.
Jacksonville Center, American 2075, passenger at 1000 for 16,000.
2075, Jackson, low climb, maintain level 340, welcome on board.
I maintain flight level 340, thanks.
Right, and that's why I did the comparison video between 11 and 12. Why I made it that, because
cruiser
I
crossing
don't
what,
think
where?
it's fair to compare the two. Let me explain why quickly. 2020 has
Just maintain
a
1,500.
much bigger team, a huge, much larger budget, and
Okay,
the
just report the airport in sight. The last meter I have
Kurosawa
here
was
shows
making
10
for-
miles and a few at 55.
it's not the same crowd as X-Plane. They're making it primarily for people who like visuals and like that to be the primary benefit of the entire sim. Nothing wrong with that. I love visuals too. X-Plane's more designed for the systems aspect and that kind of side of the thing. Now there's crossovers on both. There's things like X-Enviro, and then there's, of course, like the Phoenix A320 or the PMDG 737. There's obviously crossovers that give you both on both platforms. I do know that from the get-go, they were never trying to beat 2020 with X-Plane 12. That was never their goal. Their goal was to create the new X-Plane, to create a good foundation for all the freeware developers, all the payware developers to create the next X-Plane through this updated engine and
1161,
capabilities.
still showing the old wind here, wind calm, so runway 35, go to land.
So, but I also think that, you know, again, we got to remind ourselves this is an early access.
634, Atlanta's offline, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, good night.
Over to Unicom, appreciate the service, have a good one. Alright, and Atlanta Tower is going to be 119.1. We're going to slip that in our... right there, so we'll have that. I don't know what I was saying, but oh well. If ATC gives you a visual approach, can you accept that? I still use the RNAV wireless approach if you're not comfortable with the visual approach from a far distance. So you are clear for the visual approach, means you use the visual approach. However, you can fly, you can use the RNAV and the ILS as guidance on your visual. There's nothing wrong with that. But legally, you are on the visual approach. So you like say if your RNAV and ILS system went down, you should still be able to land. So yeah, but if you can't, if for some reason you're not comfortable with a visual approach that far out, you can ask for a RNAV or an ILS until you have the runway in sight. Yep, absolutely. I am here to help as much as possible. But just remember, I'm not a certified flight instructor. Do not use anything that I do here as instruction or use in the real world. Contact your real flight instructor for all of your real world questions. All I can do is say what I do and what I do in the sim. Oh, disclaimers. Alright, this blue dot here, that is Atlanta. See, we're coming in. We'll be there in no time. Our final descent, our descent will start here momentarily. I'm not aware of any monster groups that are planning on adding any of the 4 big engine fellows to the fleet in X-Plane 12 at this time. Toliss does have an A340, and there is an updated version, I believe, that you can fly it here in X-Plane 12, or at least a mod for it or something. Some other people have done it. So there is the option for the A340. The A330, which is a big 2 engine, you know, is already here, but it's also missing the McDo. I'm not aware of, I'm going to assume SSG brings their 747 over. That's an assumption. I would assume pretty much all of X-Plane 11's, you know, big add-ons and modifications will be ported over to 12 and updated as such. But that's purely a guess. I can't confirm. Don't forget, guys, head on over to Locals, mnflyclub.locals.com. The link is down in the description down below. And I'm about to post a picture, behind the scenes picture, right there. And you don't get to see anywhere else. I post stuff there that you don't get to see anywhere else. Behind the scenes stuff, as well as supporter-only things that I do. Like stuff in my plane, real life, things like that. So be sure to go on Locals. It's free to join and see the free posts, which are pretty much what you see in Discord. But then over on Locals, I have members only. If you're a paying member, $2 a month or more, and you get to see a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff that I be doing more and more of as we progress, but also yeah. So anyway, don't forget, head on over there, mnflyclub.locals.com. Atlanta still only has power online. We do have an ATIS, supposedly. Let's zoom in here. We're gonna flip to VHF 2 and we're gonna select 119.65.
Ponder with mode Charlie on all ramps, taxiways, and runways. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Atlanta Airport arrival information, Charlie 2352 Zulu. Wind 100 at 6. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 6,000. Temperature 26. 2.14. Altimeter 3005. Simultaneous approaches are in progress. Visual approach runway 8 left. Visual approach runway 9 right. Visual approach runway...
Alright, that sounds good. Atlanta traffic, Delta 634 is 70 nautical miles on the Sith 2 arrival. Looking ILS 08 left. Atlanta traffic. Not Delta traffic. Duh. I need to get my Bravo Throttle Quadrant set up with the lights and everything. There's a plug-in for that. I wish that worked straight out of the box. Luminar Research. Let's get that working, man. Get your LED stuff to work. Come on now. Shouldn't take extra stuff. We lost the music, didn't we? Whoops. My apologies. They are quite good. Toliss does a pretty good job with their sounds. There's even, but here's the crazy thing. There's even a mod to make them even sound better. It's pretty great. I don't have it anymore. I stopped subscribing to that, but there is one out there that makes it sound even better, honestly. I think V1 Simulation still uses it, so you can go and check out his streams, and you can hear it. Pretty darn good. And we're about to cross 18,000.
Transition altitude. Nearest altimeter, 3002.
Well, thank you. But we're going to be setting it to Atlanta. Appreciate it, though, for flight. Thanks for the heads up. It's Macon. Oh. Thank you. Atlanta traffic, Delta 634, just over Sith on the Sith 2 arrival. Looking for the ILS 08 left, Atlanta traffic. There's Atlanta on my MFD. Atlanta Center just came online. And approach just came online. I might be in approach's airspace. Yeah, I'm in approach's airspace. Wonder who's gonna call me. Probably approach. Yep. And Atlanta approach Delta 634 just past Tizzy 12,000.
Delta 634, Atlanta approach, ident maintain 12,000.
I didn't maintain 12,000. Went Delta 634.
Atlanta approach Rudder flight 211 descending through 13,000.
Frontier Flight 211 Atlanta Center, or correction, Atlanta approach at end. Delta 634's radar contact 22 miles to the southeast of the Atlanta airport. Are you setting up for 8 left or 9 right?
I've got 8 left currently set in.
The 634, roger, runway 8 left. Air Flight 211, I don't not observe, try again please.
Squawking 7144, we should be at down here, just give me a sec. Says squawk mode, Charlie, not sure what's going on.
Flight 211, squawk 0443.
0443, Frontier Flight 211. Alright, you got us now?
Frontier Flight 211 is radar contact 20 to the northeast of the Atlanta airport. Maintain 12,000, runway 8 left, reduce speed to 210.
Got him on my TCAS.
Maintain 12,000, reduce speed to 210. 210.
Delta 634, reduce speed, correction, descend and maintain 11,000.
Descend and maintain 11,000, Delta 634. I think that's him. Maybe. No, we got him right there. Ooh, wind change. That's something they also need to fix. Come on, explain. Fix that. And all those, that ridiculous sparkle like we're in a freaking disco. Come on now. Come on now. It shouldn't be sparkling like that. I mean, granted, it's better than 11, but it should not be sparkling like that. The whole it loading like that out in front, yeah, come on now.
Delta
Yeah, do better.
634, descend and maintain 7,000.
Didn't maintain 7,000, Delta 634.
Frontier Flight 211, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, 1,000 for 7,000 is an A321.
Yep, we got eyes on him, Frontier Flight 211.
The 634, traffic 3 o'clock and 5 miles, an A321, 2,000.
We got him in sight, Delta 634. Guys, X-Plane 12 is setting up for the future, just like 11 did, just like 10 did. The product right off the get-go is not the same. Just think of the difference between 11
Frontier Flight 211,
and
210 is fine
11.5,
for right now.
right? So
Alright, just wanted to try and make it look easier.
Delta 634, I'm getting another controller on, change to my frequency 124.6.
124.6 Delta 634.
Gator Flight 211, descend and maintain 7,000 and change to my frequency 124.6.
416 down 7000, approach flight 211.
And Delta 634 on 124.6.
Delta 634, thanks.
I'm going to stop the music now. Focus on what I'm doing. Captain Banks is going on. Textbook landing. Okay. No pressure. That's fine. Everything's fine.
MQ Flight 211, are you up on 124.6?
Yes, we are.
Perfect, thank you.
Yep.
634, descend and maintain 5,000, then reduce speed to 210.
Down to 5,000 to 210, Delta 634. Give a little bit of speed brake here to help it out. All right. Yeah, don't make me come to one of your streams and judge you.
Gator Flight 211, descend and maintain 5,000.
Down to 5000 for Gator 211.
It's not. I was like, why am I not slowing down? I should be slowing down more than this. Like you had before. Hey, I don't recall. It flaps one set.
.634, when able to send and maintain 4,000.
Down to 4,000, 634.
With the 634, turn left heading 180, vectors to final.
180, vectors to final, Delta 634. We're going to bring in their descent rate faster. Flight 10's pretty
So
pretty
634, the
down for
airport's at your 10 o'clock and 15 miles.
And we got the airport inside Delta 634.
634, cleared visual approach, runway 8 left, maintain 180 knots or greater till shell.
Height 180 till or greater till shell, cleared visual 08 left, Delta 634. Alright, we're gonna go to approach mode. We're down 90 economic flaps here.
The 634, turn left heading 090, still clear for the visual approach. 634, Atlanta.
Yep, I got you. Turn left 090. Just got crashed on localizer and we're cleared visual 08 left. Just using it as a guidance.
Delta 634, you going through the localizer, turn left heading 070, still cleared the approach. Frontier Flight 211, turn left heading 180.
Left heading 180, Frontier Flight 211.
Frontier Flight 211, that traffic previously issued is still the traffic you're following. They'll be at your 10 o'clock in 5 miles on the rollout.
Loop with that traffic. We got him in sight.
Frontier Flight 211, turn left heading 100. Follow that traffic, cleared visual approach, runway 8 left.
Left 10, follow that traffic. Cleared visual 1, should be 8 left, Frontier Flight 211.
You're coming down.
Delta 634, contact tower 119.1.
119.1, Delta 634.
7220 with information. Quebec, ready to taxi. Oh, and I'm on the south side of ramp 8.
437 Atlanta Tower, hello, running 9 Mike 2, taxi at Lima 1.
Don't know if I can hear you. Might
Full
be
flaps.
something on my end. Let me try something here.
Atlanta Tower, Delta 634, final 08 left.
634 Atlanta Tower, it's 8 left, go to land.
8 left, clear land, Delta 634.
Atlanta Tower, sorry. Could you repeat that again? I just fixed something with my headphones.
437 Atlanta Tower, remain 9 left at Mike 2, taxi at Lima 1.
9 left at Mike 2, taxi at Lima 1, Delta 437, thanks.
Minimum.
Stabilized approach. Getting right rudder. Left ailerons.
Atlanta Tower, Frontier Flight 211 on the ILS runway 08 left.
Frontier Flight 211 Atlanta Tower, 8 left, go to land.
Clear land, Frontier Flight 211.
300. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Only one reverser deployed. All right.
634, welcome to Atlanta. Cross on a 8 right at Bravo 10 and join Echo to the ramp. You have a good day.
Cross 8 right at Bravo 10, Echo to the ramp, Delta 634, appreciate it. Thank you, sir, thank you. We try to do it proud, don't we? We try. Alright, Bravo 10, let me freaking figure out where the heck that is. Alright, right here, actually. Right here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Atlanta. Get to the ramp, we'll do a replay, of course. Thank you, Belgrade, thank you, Captain Banks. We try. We do. My iPad stopped mirroring. Why did my iPad stop mirroring? Sorry about that, guys. Just stopped. Oh well. We'll get to the lap and we'll check out that landing because I think it was decent. It was decent. It wasn't the best in the world, but it was decent. Get those flaps up.
Ready Flight 211, welcome to Atlanta. You can cross on a 8 right at Bravo 10 and join Echo to the ramp. You have a good day.
8 right, Bravo 10, cross runway 8 right and go to ramp. Roger Flight 211, thanks.
If you started.
437, Aeronautical Grids, running 9 left to Mike 2, clear for takeoff.
Aeronautical Grids, 9 left, clear for takeoff, Delta 437.
I need to get my keybind set up a little better on my Bravo. But, yeah, it wasn't too bad. First flight in the A321 in a very long time. Not bad at all if I don't see the ASUS myself. Alright, we're going to get rid of that off. We don't want to radiate anybody. I don't think they would appreciate that. I don't know how that Toliss does with the replay, so we're probably not going to...
We're just going to sign off right here on Echo, but you have yourself a good day.
Probably not going to shut down my engines and stuff, even though I could. Just in case with the replay it freaks out. MD-11. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Don't forget to like as well. Subscribe if you haven't. Check me out on Locals, mmflightclub.locals.com. Link is in the description. Help support me for as little as $2 a month. And don't give greedy YouTube 30% to what you give me. You give me 90%.
Atlanta Tower, this is Citation 1126 Charlie Lima. We got Kilo. We're over at ramp 20. We're ready for taxi.
Citation 1126 Charlie Lima, Atlanta Tower, hello. Runway 8 right, taxi via Alpha, and hold short runway 8 left at the approach end.
Right via Alpha, we'll hold short at 8 left, 6 Charlie Lima.
We'll pull up next to the big boys right here. the internationals. There's open space. Yeah, there is. Ooh, that kind of sticks out there, that wing. Never mind then. That's gonna be a no-go on that one. Gotta find an open spot. There's one over there on the right. Yeah, we'll just cross over and do that. Not supposed to, but you know. Who's gonna notice? Oh no, there's a jet there. What the heck? It's a small little jet. There are no openings on this stupid place? Somebody find me an open. Oh, there's one. Can't find a parking spot. Oh man. There we go. All right, we'll go ahead and disconnect from VATSIM here. And we'll do replay. Who's ready for replay? I'm ready for replay. Hope you guys are ready for replay as well. Too far out for that one. Uh-oh. Oh, almost crashed there. Still some glitches, guys. Oh. Oh.
100.
Ooh, that wing flex is all jacked up. Oh, that needs to be fixed. Yeah, there's a lot of lighting issues you see with the rings and stuff, so definitely got some things they gotta fix, but I enjoy flying the Toliss, and I enjoy X-Plane 12. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Don't forget to like if you did, subscribe if you did, and follow me over at Locals, mflyclub.locals.com. I appreciate your support, and I'll see you guys next time up in the sky.